The fellowship experience is hard to describe. The only person who can truly describe the experience is a fellow. Our cohort and our staff elected a speaker to describe these 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Gaurav Singh.
I hate graduations. I hate graduations because it's so hard to sum up an experience. It's almost impossible to sum up 2 years which seem like an eternity. For a cohort which will always be the first. But let's try. First, I want everyone who's not a 2009 Teach for India Fellow to either try and see, or if not possible, imagine a 2009 Teach for India Fellow. Everyone's trying? Okay. Can you see him? Patience, people. Who is he? Why is she doing this? Can you imagine him the first day he heard about Teach for India? Can you see her the day she decided to apply? What must be going in her head now? Can you see them through their 2 years? All the children that they've taught. Can you see how many times she must have failed? Can you imagine how many times she must have questioned herself? Can you see the children here? Can you see the days, months, years of planning, teaching, trying, assessing, replanning, reteaching, retrying, reassessing? Can you see the bonds that they have made? Can you see the people they will always treasure? Can you see the memories that will make them cry? Their fellowship ends today. How do you think they are feeling? Our fellowship ends today. How do you think we are feeling? Fortunately, the movement does not end. And unfortunately, neither does my speech. I'm just getting started. This year, my class statement, my class vision statement was a question. What will I do about it? A simple question that has taken us many places. From fighting our fears in math, to learning how to get government officials to make thank you cards for each other. From understanding what it takes to stand up on a stage and give a speech in English, to truly understanding what empathy means. Whenever there's a problem in our class, we ask ourselves, what will I do about it? Tonight, I'm going to try and use that question and tell you 3 stories. My first story is about a fellow and a word. That fellow is in this hall, and the word is belief. He comes from a very simple and humble background, through which he saw the harshness and the unfairness of life. Despite that, he was a high achiever, including representing Maharashtra in volleyball. But he's not the first person you will notice in the room. He's not the second, nor the third, nor the fourth. And that's how he started his fellowship. Strong, but quiet. Capable, but diffident. Till he had his baptism by fire. He entered school in a classroom made for 40 students and he had 96. 96. As expected, he had a horrible time. It was a nightmare to even get them to sit down. Every day he came back, tired, frustrated, dejected. Can you imagine doing something every day where you struggle? every day. Can you imagine going through that experience for every single day when you fail, you also fail 100 kids and their parents whose life you are supposed to change? Can you imagine what that pressure would be like? Sanket went through that every day. The thing to remember is this. The thing to remember in this story is this. Every day Sanket asked himself, what will I do about it? When he finally got his final class of 45 students, a third of the year had passed. He didn't lose hope. He set a new big goal. He wanted his kids to get admission into the Akanksha Vidyaniketan, which would give them access to very high quality education but free of cost. On 10th April 2010, the results were declared. 60 students from 45 schools in Pune got through. 9 of them were from Sanket's class. This is what he did about it. And the thing to be happy about is this. At 9:30 p.m. when this program ends, from this hall will walk out a fellow named Sanket who knows what a challenge is, who knows what it can do to you, and who knows how to fight back. As you shyly sink into your seat, Sanket, thank you for showing us what it means to have belief in ourselves and in our kids. My second story is about a fellow and a child. In a Teach for India classroom in Pune, there's a girl called Preeti. She's sincere, shy, dedicated, and comes from a poor family from Rajasthan. This year, because of financial difficulties, her parents decided to go back to Rajasthan. What this meant for Preeti was that she would have to leave her school and her beloved bhaiya and go to village school. If she was lucky, she wouldn't regress, forget progress. But the real danger was that she might get soon married, for that's the custom in her community. Think about it. What would you do in a situation like this? Maybe we'll try, talk to the girl, console, speak to the parents, try and help her. This is what Vipul did. He found out all the boarding schools in and around Pune, found the Krishnamurti school at Sayadri, read up the entire Krishnamurti philosophy, visited the school, invested the principal, convinced the parents, prepared the girl, we made her give the test, made her ace the test, and then arranged for a scholarship of rupees 2 lakh every year till a 10th standard. And if this wasn't supermanish enough, he also got her parents a job at the school to help them with their financial troubles. The thing to remember is this. Every day, Vipul asked himself, what will I do about it? This summer, as Vipul packs his bags to go to Harvard, a little girl in Pune is also packing her bags to go to her new school. This is what he did about it. Vipul, as you smile thinking of Preeti, thank you for showing us what it means to have a sense of